Okay, so welcome back to food truck myths that are being exposed. Okay, we're on myth number 2, and I'm just telling you the truth about this stuff, so you have the information and you don't waste thousands of dollars. You may have been told, or you may think that you can park your truck anywhere and just sell and make all this money and do the whole thing, and that is the furthest thing from the truth. Okay, depending on where you are, and I don't know your specific location, there are regulations and rules for food trucks of where you can work and where you can't work. Now you have public property and then you have private property. The private property is going to be a little bit different because that owner gives you permission to do whatever it is that you guys agree on. But on public property, where the majority of where food trucks operate, there are regulations and rules of where you can't go, where you can go. Now, what happens is a lot of people think that this is true, that you can just go anywhere and park because you watch movies that show food trucks, just driving up, they park, they throw that window open, and all these people come in droves and there's a line out and they're selling and they're making all this money. Those movies will lead you to believe that you can do this. There are TV shows where there could be a TV show that's just a challenge show and they're working and doing whatever they're doing at wherever location that may make you think that you can park wherever you want to park and sell for however long you want to sell. That's also not true. The bigger the city that you're in, they're going to be designated places that you can go and park your truck and work, probably for designated hours as well. Check your local regulations, check your local rules, check all that stuff, because it's going to be different pretty much anywhere. And in some states are going to be a lot more strict than others. Now, as you're on your way there, you need to be insured. And I've been telling people about Next Insurance for a couple videos now. And the reason why I'm doing that is because they're dedicated to small businesses like yours. It's super cost effective. You get all your coverages, you get all your deck pages, you get them all immediately. You don't have to wait for an underwriter. You don't have to go through a broker. You don't have to wait days and days and days to get up and going. Places that are going to allow you to park, either public or private, they're going to want to see an insurance declaration page for you to make sure that you're covered in case of any issues. There's a ton of different things that can go on and happen. You need to be insured. Next Insurance is going to cover you from top to bottom, A to Z, left, right, up, down, the whole thing. And they're going to do it at a cost-effective price. So click the link in the description. You can get a quote. You can see exactly what I'm talking about. You can see all the different coverages and everything that you can be covered for. Now, as I was saying, the movies will have you and TV shows will have you believe that you can just go anywhere and park and do anything. It's not true. In my city, I had to pay a fee. It was something small, maybe like $25 or something like that, just to be registered enough to be able to park in a public place. But they're going to tell you, you have this zone, you have that zone, you have this zone, you have that zone in this area where you can come. And where I live, you have to reserve it. That way trucks aren't out there fighting over a spot, and trucks aren't camping out, parking 12 hours in advance. So to make sure that another truck gets there, you have to reserve the spot. You have to pay for that spot. Check your local regulations once again, but you have to pay for that spot for that allotted time that you can be there. And then when you're done and that time's over, you got to go. You have to clean up and get out of there. Just pay attention. Don't get dinged. Don't get fined. Don't be a nuisance to the community. Don't have a bad name in the food truck community. Look up your local laws and your regulations and see where you're allowed to go, when you're allowed to go. Be smart. Keep your money in your pocket and make money. Don't shell it out in fees and fines and all kinds of stuff like that. That's the whole point of why I'm doing this, is so you don't have to do that. Okay. Once again, the myth is you can go and park and set up shop anywhere you want, and you can't. Look up your local rules. Call your city. Google. Do whatever you got to do. Look it up. Get the answers specific to you and your local area. All right. I'll see you guys on the next one. Myth number 3.